So today I'm going to be talking about this Conair SteamStylist 3-in-1. It's a 3-in-1 in that you can steam, press, and iron all in one. It's designed to complete 3-in-1 with ease and convenience, and it takes the wrinkles out of clothes and the stress out of garment care with its cutting-edge 360-degree steam and press technology. Heated ceramic-coated aluminum plates press and iron any garment to perfection with an Easy Glide. The Easy Glide plates lock and unlock at the touch of a button, so you can switch seamlessly from ironing to steaming to pressing. Use it horizontally, vertically, and at any angle for ultra-smooth, versatile styling that leaves clothes looking fresh and perfectly pressed. The normal steam setting is ideal for most garments, and the turbo setting provides supercharged steam to smooth away even the most stubborn wrinkles. The unique shape of the plates reaches hard-to-reach areas with smooth precision. Save time by pressing both sides of a garment at a time with the heated inside plates. Enjoy dry, cleaner, caliber creasing, pressing, and ironing made easy. And because the SteamStylist is so lightweight with a sleek, stylish profile, it fits easily in most bags for on-the-go convenience. As you can see here, I am measuring the actual length of the cord. The cord was about 94 inches, which makes it easy to carry around. There is a cartridge to refill the water. According to the instructions, you're only to use distilled or purified water for this. It's easy to squeeze sides so you can pull and release. Once you do this, you are able to easily fill with your water. As you can see here, I'm showing where to fill. There is a silicone plug in which you just simply remove, and it does have something tethered to it so you don't lose it. You simply fill it up with water. Pouring it in is a little difficult as the hole is a bit small, but it does the job. As you can see here, I have completed filling it with water, and now I am shutting the silicone plug. I did test to see how much water fell out, and not much did fall out except out of the tiny nozzle at the top, which is what steams the actual device, so that's normal. That's how much water was actually used. To place the cartridge back in, you go up and click it in place. Next, we're going to turn the device on. It takes 30 seconds to turn on and heat up. Here we're going to begin steaming. As you can see, I am steaming over the top of the garment. Steaming is not my favorite, admittingly. I do not like having to pull the fabric. So a device with a turbo setting is ultra awesome because I can actually turn on turbo easily and begin steaming it faster. The process that I do not like. I did want to try different fabrics, so I went ahead and worked on this windbreaker type jacket, and it actually steamed really well considering the type of fabric that it is. Usually I have a hard time getting wrinkles out of this, and it worked exceptionally well, and I was very surprised and super pleased with the results. This next top that I used, oh my gosh, so many wrinkles on it. I actually had just worn it, so it's a bit dirty, as you can see. But I wanted to test to see how much the wrinkles would come out of the bottom of it because it was so wrinkled from wear. And I was pleasantly surprised, not necessarily by the steaming option, but as you'll see later, the actual flattening option or the iron option was amazing. It actually got the creases out amazingly, and I was super, super pleased with that result. So I do want to note that I did have a bit of trouble right here. When I'm actually using the creasing option, I noticed that there was a bit of a hard time here to actually pull across. And I noticed there's like a rubber piece down at the bottom that prevented it from actually working. As you can see, I'm pointing to it there. So it does prevent you a bit from actually creasing if you're going to do anything like this. So it works better if you want to use the ironing option for that, which I'll show later in the video. But if you can get past that little small rubber thing, you should be good. Overall, an exceptional result. So next I'm going to use the creasing option on a collar, which is what it's supposed to be used for, and it works amazingly. This one had small wrinkles in it, and it actually got the wrinkles out amazingly well. It's kind of funny, it looks like a flat iron for your hair, but it works for collars amazingly well, as you can see. I wouldn't use it on your hair. It does have a steamer inside of it, which I'll show in a bit, but working for collars or any sort of flattening to any sort of harder material is going to be an amazing usage for this. I was so pleased with this. I wanted to try it on this little section of this bottom collar, I guess, on the sleeve. It was a little creased, and I wanted to see if I would actually get it out because that has been sitting there for months and bothering me, and it worked so well, guys. I highly recommend this. I'm also just going to use it on this sleeve just because I wanted to see how flat it would get it, and it worked so well. Next, I'm going to do from start to finish on this flannel shirt. Here I can use the actual option of steaming, and I can use the pressing option as well. So the pressing option I'm going to use on the collar, and then as you can see, that pocket on the left side is super wrinkled. I want to see how that works, and then I'll also use the pressing option along where the buttons button. But as you can see here, I'm going to actually use the steaming as well, which the steaming does work quite well, but the pressing option was super impressive, and you'll see the difference. It is such a huge difference, guys. And then as you can see on this collar here, how quickly it flattens it out. I mean, it's just amazing how well this works. And I think it's typically because you can actually control the pressure that you are putting on it. And that's what makes it work so darn well. And as you can see, I'm going to use this option as well along the bottom side, which, like I said, doesn't work too well if it has that rubber thing blocking the way, but you can also use it for other things. So, you know, this is a little tougher because of where the buttons are. There is a little bit of a thicker fabric there, so it does work quite well there. Up next, I'm going to use the ironing option, which I think is super clever thing to add into this. This you can actually utilize when you're traveling. I mean, who likes using those little tiny irons in hotels? I know I don't. And this is an amazing option for that. So here you have this little tiny iron piece on there, and it works so well. And you can actually use the steaming option on it, which obviously hotel irons usually don't have. So that's a huge plus. So here you go. You can see as quickly as it works. I mean, the ironing is top par on this device. If you look at that, how quickly it irons out, it's just spectacular. So there you go, guys. I mean, this is an amazing option for travel. If you are traveling, it does fit into suitcases quite nicely. But just the overall functionality of this device is top par. I mean, spectacular. Especially the ironing options, pressing options, and the turbo steam itself for those who do not like steaming like I do. Not like steaming. And it takes 30 seconds to turn on. I mean, that's amazing. Overall, I give this about an 8 out of 10 because little rubber piece, definitely a must-have.